It's a new video. I know I've been posting a long time. Shit's been going on. If y'all really want to know, I'll inform y'all with a little story. You feel me? But I don't really think y'all niggas really care about that shit. So we just gonna react to this video. It's called "The Key to Dealing with Social Anxiety." You feel me? This video is really to help me and maybe potentially help y'all. You feel me? If y'all like me. So yeah. I will be pausing a lot because when I talk while the video is talking, y'all really can't hear me, so oh well.
Improvement pill here. A very interesting study was conducted in 2000 at Cornell University by Professor Thomas Gilovich. He took groups of students and randomly selected one individual from each group. He then told the rest of the students to show up to a certain room at a certain time to work on a quote-unquote project. It's very important to note that all of the seats in this room were positioned in a way so that everyone was facing the door. He then took the singled out individuals, purposely stalled them a bit, and had them wear a t-shirt with a well-known person on it, such as Martin Luther King or Bob Marley. He then told that individual to go to the room knowing that they would be late and also knowing that all of the other students would look up at the door and notice who was coming in. This experiment was supposed to replicate an embarrassing event. The singled out individuals knew that they were the only ones who were late, and they were led to believe that everyone else noticed by the fact that everyone looked up when they walked into the room. After the experiment,
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro. I hate when a whole lot of niggas look at me while I'm walking in class, bro. Like, fuck is you staring at, bro? Keep it pushing.
Researchers asked these embarrassed individuals, how many of the students do you think remembered the incident vividly? And on average, these singled out individuals reported that 50% of all the other students would be able to recall the event and the shirt that they were wearing because, well, they messed up. And they were absolutely sure that a large chunk of people in the room noticed. But what the researchers actually found was that only 10% of the students in that room were able to recall the event and the t-shirt. 5 times less than what our embarrassed individuals thought. What this experiment discovered is what's called the spotlight effect. We humans often overestimate how much others care about our negative and also positive actions.
Do that shit every single day, bro. Every day.
We think that the spotlight is on us, that everyone is looking at us and judging us, when
like
in reality, the large majority of people simply don't care. And this is a very, very important concept that you need to internalize if you are struggling with social anxiety. See, the main reason we feel anxious around others is because we feel like they're watching us and judging us. We're scared to act how we want, to be ourselves, because we don't want to risk people looking down on us. We don't want others to dislike us. But in reality, the large majority of people simply don't care that much about you. I know this sounds like a bad thing, but it's just human nature.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it to being, bro. As much as I hear, oh, everybody just living their own life, nobody really care about you. That's true, but like, feel me, like, how can I not, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's true, but like, I just still be thinking, like, yo, niggas, why all these niggas looking at me, bro? Why they all focus on me, bro? When they really not, they just trying to get by.
Most people are stuck in their own heads and are thinking about themselves, not you. The moment you internalize this concept and genuinely start believing in it, your levels of social anxiety will drop significantly. But of course, this is much easier said than done. How in the world can we get ourselves to truly believe in the spotlight effect? Well, today I'm going to show you a simple 2-step process that I personally used to drill this concept into my own head.
All right, bet,
Step 1. You need to become more aware of your own thoughts. The large majority of us are oblivious to the 50 to 70,000 thoughts that we have on average every single day, which is why you need to start building a mindfulness habit like meditation, where you try to clear your head and try to focus on one thing like your breathing. When you build a mindfulness practice like this, you will become 10 times more aware of how you think, and you will also start to notice that the large majority of your own thoughts are about yourself, past events, future concerns, worrying about what others think, that sort of stuff. You'll notice that less than 1% of your own thoughts will be about other people that you come across randomly throughout the day. Step 2. Once you've started becoming more aware of your own thoughts, you can start doing another mental exercise, one that I like to call the swapping shoes exercise. This is when you go to a public place and pick out a random individual. Then you focus, and you try your hardest to imagine what's going on in their head. Imagine that you're in their shoes, living their life. What problems are they currently facing? What are they currently worrying or stressing out about? What sort of insecure thoughts are going on in their head? What other things do you think they're thinking about? Allow yourself to really imagine being in their shoes and also imagine what sort of thoughts are going on in their head. By doing this exercise, you will start to condition yourself to believe that others spend the majority of their time thinking about their own problems and themselves, which is actually true. The more you do this, the more you will internalize the spotlight effect, which in turn will allow you to start feeling less and less social anxiety, as you start to realize that people just aren't paying that much attention to you. It might sound a bit sad to realize this, but in reality, you'll feel a huge weight being lifted off of your shoulders. You will feel free. This episode is sponsored by
Whoa, brother, you can't be doing this. Yeah, I think it was talking.
being lifted off.
Done talking, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, thanks for the insight, bro. You feel me? Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. We adding another one onto the genre. It's on how to get people. Ooh. I could really just make those into 2 separate videos, but like, I'll watch this one and make the other one a separate video.
One of the biggest obstacles you may face when trying to meet new friends or new people in general is the awkward silence. Encountering
Facts.
this situation is so
Bro, awkward silence be killing me, bro. On me.
uncomfortable that it can even force you to avoid meeting new people in the first place. Luckily, there is a way to get around it. Today we will discuss how filtering, threading, and the pratfall effect can influence your conversations and transform you into a talkable and likable person. So be sure to watch the video to the very end. Without further ado, let's get started. First, I need you to understand why awkward moments happen. When you feel like you've run
Me personally, I think awkward moments happen is just because I don't have shit to say, bro. Like, start talking, blah, 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 cool, boom, boom, boom. Shit just go silent, bro. Because where do you talk, bro? What else I gotta say?
out of things to say to a stranger. You actually
Oh, yeah.
haven't. You've simply run out of things that have passed your internal filter of things good enough to say to a stranger. This is a
Okay.
common behavior, the habit of filtering, holding back from saying something until you've checked with yourself to make sure that what you're about to say is cool, impressive, smart, and
Okay, alright, I see what he's getting at. Because, yeah, I, like, why that sounds, it's happening, like, I am saying shit in my head, but it's like, do I say that shit out loud? And I just don't. I just, yeah.
interesting. And this habit can really hinder your ability to develop your communication skills. So how do we fix it? Fixing it is pretty darn simple. It just requires deliberate practice to remove the filter. This is the reflex that allows you to say whatever goes on in your mind. So
Bro, I've been trying to do that lately, bro. I've been trying to be less filtered, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to be less filtered. Okay.
no
alright.
more
That's
filtering,
step one. That's
no
step one.
checking
That's
with
step one.
yourself. Would I sound cool if I say this? None of that. Start to practice this no filtering approach with people you kinda know and are not total strangers at first. It's fun to realize that you're allowed to say whatever is on your mind, and that is totally okay, as long as you don't say anything extremely inappropriate that could land you in jail.
Okay.
You'll be just fine. People don't care too much about how awesome what you're saying is because they're too focused on their own filters and thoughts. The second very powerful technique I want to talk about is threading. Threading is essentially branching off the conversation in different directions. For example, if you get a response like, I went to London last year to intern for 6 months, you could ask if they liked London, which company they went to, what is their field of work, or you could shift the focus of the conversation. You could respond with, really? I went to London last year too, or I like to visit London one day. I love traveling. You could continue the conversation in multiple ways using the threads that are provided. For example, continue talking about London, talk about the company or field of work, or maybe talk about your own internship experiences. You could literally talk for hours, starting from that simple response.
I feel like you can't really do that with like any random person though. Like, let's just say like you walk up to a random person and just start talking like you're interested in them. You can't really do that though. Like that's just like no.
Just be creative and remember the first technique to remove your filter when talking with them. If you want, you can stop the video here because those two techniques alone will make a drastic change in your conversations. But I will give you a third psychological tip that you can use to literally make yourself more likable and easy to talk to. It's called the pratfall effect. and it states that your likability increases if you aren't perfect. When people see that you're not perfect and you make a mistake, you appear more human, more like others, and so more likable. People who are perfect can seem threatening, but people who are imperfect are safe and hence easier to truly like. If you want to be liked and easy to talk to, make mistakes sometimes, or just admit to error, but do it in context where it's safe. Don't do it in front of your boss, thinking he will like you more. You'll just get yourself fired. The beauty in these tips is that they work together perfectly. When you remove your filter, you will say things that come on top of your head, and you will make mistakes and blunders. By doing so, the pratfall effect will start to do its magic. People will like you more, and they will open up easier because you seem more human. They will talk more, giving you more threads and branches that you can lead the conversation into. More branches lead to deeper conversations and increased likability. It's a cycle where it only gets easier and easier. The main
Hey, he really putting me on for real. Okay.
thing I want you to get out from this video is that you shouldn't get stuck inside your head, thinking that the world will end if you say something silly.
Bro, I've been trying to do that, bro. Like, alright. This is for myself and for anybody watching, bro. Yo, I really, like, when I'm talking, bro, I really be in my head when I talk, bro. Like, but I'd be like, yo, how they gonna react to when I say this? Like, what's their response to that? Should I have said that? Should I have said something else? Oh, this and that. But it's just like, bro, a year from now, from this conversation that I'm happening, bro, am I really going to look back and care about it, bro? Like, come on now, bro. Alright, 10 years from now, bro, is it really going to hold up like that? Will I still be thinking, damn, of course not. So, yeah, man, you just gotta say what you gotta say, man. I feel like I'm babbling. Oh my god, let's just watch the
It
video.
won't. It will barely get noticed because people have trouble with their own confidence, filters, and thoughts. Just talk about what you want to talk about. Crack a joke if you feel like it. Don't try to appear perfect because no one is, and I assume being one would be lonely and no fun at all. I hope this video helped you in any way. If it did, you can always click the like button. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, man. Thank you. You really helped me out. I don't know where your subscribe, your like button thing, like whole entire bio is just black, but like yeah, that really did help me though. You feel me? All right, but I see that. All right, thanks for watching, man. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, also, I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video. I might change my name to Quee Water instead of Chadsy. I don't know yet. Maybe we gonna reevaluate that shit. Yeah. All right.